malaria, pneumonia, diarrhea, and heart disease all have medicines which can provide treatment. Yet 2 billion people around the world lack access to these medicines, and this year alone, 10 million will die. A major constraint to the availability is the inefficiency in the procurement of medicines.
We should not have a situation where any of the member countries is procuring a given item at significantly different prices. It shouldn't happen.
On average, African governments pay 34% to 44% more for medicines than necessary. This inefficiency, primarily caused by a lack of transparency and accountability, contributes to stockouts, waste, poor quality, and overpriced products. It undermines the delivery of health services and ultimately impacts health outcomes and the effectiveness of development aid.
This is where the World Bank needs to look at the coordination between the different players. It hasn't been there in the past.
The World Bank Institute and the Africa region have launched a new initiative to build the capacity of multi-stakeholders to drive reform in pharmaceutical procurement.
We need to build capacity of entities that procure drugs.
So capacity building for a couple of people to understand these issues and be able to propagate the issues further.
Trying to create a network where we can have the various stakeholders being able to share information.
It is important that transparency leads the way.
A multi-stakeholder dialogue is very important in moving several steps forward.
And what could help if there are other stakeholders who are monitoring the process.
Involvement of CSO is emerging as a very, very important agenda.
We need to have a group of civil society members who can really comprehend these issues.
So strengthening of the public-private partnership.
What best practice can we share between the private sector and the public sector?
There are problems for which Uganda alone can never solve. You need the other countries. Without them, we won't do much.
We need to have a central coordinating mechanism for this to happen.
Practitioners will have access to an online collaborative platform where they will have opportunities to share knowledge and experience. Each country will then be supported as it applies newly acquired knowledge to improve transparency and accountability. Improve transparency. Strengthen accountability through monitoring. Enhance public-private engagement. Deepen regional collaboration.
So we are very, very hopeful that the World Bank Institute should be able to take us to the next step.